Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. We've got another exclusive from San Diego Comic-Con and the 112 Collective from Mezco. This one's the X-Men Deadpool figure. That was one of two exclusives for the show when it comes to their 112 Collective. The other one was the Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales figure. Now, we opened up that one, which was a pretty decent figure, and this one's the one I'm really excited for. I think Deadpool, there's tons of stuff you can do as far as accessories and, small details of the figure itself. As always with the boxes from 112 Collective and Mezco, it's top-notch display, so let's open up and show off what's inside. Now, this figure was the really popular one. It sold out quickly, and I was smart enough to pre-order it online, so I did not have to worry about that. So let's open up and see what this figure is all about. Now, there are a few Deadpool figures that are coming down the pipeline from Mezco and 112 Collective. There is the regular Deadpool in his red outfit. There is a X-Force in his gray outfit. Of course, we've got this one as well. So there's going to be some different accessories for every single one. Well, this is the one we got. This is the one we're going to compare it to right now. Right away, details of the figure is really impressive. Everything stands out. I mean, there's a lot that stands out here. So let's start with the boots. The boots are very detailed. We can see actually treading on the bottom of the boot. Of course, we got the top of the boot with the slight shield and the shin guards. All this is all that's plastic, with basically the ankle down, or I'd say knee, not really the knee, shin down is all plastic. Still good movement. We can pivot there. We can move the foot around. And it's nice and molded plastic, so detail there is really good. Of course, we've got his belt with the Deadpool symbol. Goes around, all kind of rubbery plastic, not super hard, but some slight give to it. But still solid. And of course we got the sword on the back with his hands, very similar to the boots. Basically kind of the arm, halfway down the arm to his hand are all plastic. Very similar design of the boots as far as that. Again, just like those boots, we can pivot around. We got the movement of the hands, and the kind of like shin guards on the arm are pop out a little bit. With all the figures, with Mezco, we got tons of movement. Nothing is different there. I think maybe the feet don't move quite as much, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because too much foot movement and you're looking at a figure that can't stand. His hand or his head moves perfectly around, like exactly what you'd expect. Alright, let's go look at accessories. Of course, we've got a head with a different emotion. Really not much of a different emotion. Slight different with the eyes, but very subtle. It might be one of the most subtlest difference heads that they've got. We got various hands, 3 sets of hands. The gun right here, we have a whole bunch of grenades, which you might be able to put on his belt. And then, of course, the sword you're absolutely going to be able to put inside, which is cool. And then finally, his gun, which clip comes out. As I said, it's the small, subtle things. And you've got shells to put in. But it doesn't look like this is one you can actually put in the shells, unless maybe you drop them in here. I don't think it's like the Punisher gun where you can easily put stuff in. So in that sense, not bad, but not great. You can actually see the bullet in the clip itself, which I think is a fantastic detail. So it's one area. It doesn't quite... Oh, no, it does. Oh, no, that pops up. There we go. So you can pop this out and put the shells in there, which is kind of neat. It's definitely a different way to go about it than they did with the Punisher figure. Let's see what else we got here. Grenades. There's not really an obvious place to put the grenades. And that's it. As far as the base, of course, you get the X. There's nothing underneath. Overall, I think this is a really solid figure. You know, it obviously comes with a way more accessories than like the Spider-Man figure, but obviously there's more you can do with Deadpool than you can with Spider-Man. This one is all about the small details. You've got the guns with clips that come out of them. Of course, you've got the sword, which is fantastic. We'll see if this one has a clip that comes out. Yep, clip comes out of even this gun. You got tons of grenades. You got a bunch of sets of hands. You know, as usual, I think Mezco and 112 Collective does a fantastic job of just giving you tons of accessories for the figure. This one retailed for $80 at the convention. You know, it's going to be a hard one to get, I think. It sold out at the convention. Miles Morales, I think, was a one that, I don't know if it actually sold out completely, but it was a little bit harder to get. When I did go swing by their booth at one point, this was constantly sold out and people were asking for it and they just had no more. So, this is going to be a tough one for completionists to get, but I think this is definitely worth it. I think the detail is fantastic. You know, didn't even talk about the lines on the costume that look fantastic. They're not broken up at all. Yeah, I mean, it's just really, really good looking figure. One of my favorites overall, and it gets me more excited for the 2 more versions of Deadpool that will be coming down the line. So, bravo, Mezco. I think this is pretty impressive, if you ask me. As always, if you are into comic books, Deadpool, Marvel, Mezco, or 112 Collective, you should check us out at graphicpolicy.com or on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.